Oh, welcome back, dear listeners, to a new episode of Erin is the Funny One. Hi, I'm Jack Film. Joining me, you have so many nicknames.
I do.
You hate it when I call you Erin Film.
I deserve them all. Yeah, don't call me Erin.
Yeah, you
only I can
visibly disgusted.
Only I can call myself Erin Film. Chipwich is licking my back right now.
Good girl. Your nicknames include Two Toes Up, Both Toes Up,
Ernie
Burslin,
Shamu from my Animal Crossing.
That's
island.
right, your Animal Crossing days.
Yes.
And many, many more.
So yeah. Anyway, what's up in your world, Jack Film? What are we doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, Erin. I don't like calling you Erin. Sorry.
Don't call me Erin.
That did not come. That did not sound natural.
Guys, just so you know, every time he does call me Erin, it's because I'm in trouble.
And every time you call me Jack.
No,
Jack,
that's not true. That's not true.
Yes,
no,
it is.
No, it's not. Sometimes I get scared because I don't know where to locate.
Or there's like a spider. You're like, Jack, right behind you.
No, it's a lot of times I say your name and you don't even hear me say your name.
Sure.
But I'm like saying it loudly throughout the house because I can't find you and I get scared. But you're usually in the gym.
We don't like using each other's names. It's babe or honey or babe or baby.
It's kind of the equivalent of when your parents call you by your full name.
It kind of is. Yeah. So, honey, you asked what's in store today. I got a couple of goodies. This is going to be a fun episode, a very fun episode. Today, we are finally bringing back an old-ass tradition.
Cancer season!
Is that a tradition?
It is. Have you not met the stars? They're bajillions of years old. It is a tradition at this point.
And it is Cancer season.
It is.
But we'll get to Cancer season. We will.
I mean, no, we're
in Cancer season.
We have gotten to it. It is existing at the current moment.
But you know what else is a tradition here on
What?
Erin is the Funny One?
What?
The hotline, honey. Dad Hug Me 10. That's the hotline.
Guys, full disclosure.
And you guys have been busy.
It's really funny. I used to have full control over the hotline. I don't think Jack ever spent time with it. This past week, I have been a busy little girl boss bee. I haven't explored on Dad Hug Me 10 yet. I have yet to venture onto it. And so
this will be really fun if you haven't even seen it.
I haven't seen it at all. And I am looking forward to re-engaging, but because that used to be literally I'd spend hours doing.
Yeah, you would. I remember.
I loved engaging with people. I've just had a particularly pretty busy week. So I have not yet gone full force, but the time it is a coming.
Let me know when you do get time, because I've come across a couple of messages that I had to stop reading because people will specify both in texts.
Do not show this to Jack.
And voicemails. Yes. Do not show this. Or Jack, if you're reading this, get the fuck away.
Yep.
And I avert my I actually, listeners, I respect your wishes. I avert my eyes.
Yeah. The hotline was my baby.
Yeah.
And I just, guys, I've been a deadbeat mom this past week.
Well, dad's picked up the slack.
Yes. So I just haven't been able to go full force, but rest assured that will not be the case going forward.
So we have some cool messages and texts I want to share with us. And for those listening, if you're like, wait, there's a hotline, I want to call in or text in if you don't feel like calling in. It's Dad Hug Me 10.
Has your dad hugged you yet, by the way? I don't think he has. I don't think he picked up on the hint. I'm
thinking. No, when I got picked up from the airport and dropped off at the airport.
Are you fucking kidding?
I got dad hugs.
Jack, it was a joke.
But I wanted to answer in earnest.
Oh my God, it was a joke.
Because my Dad
Hug Me 10 was a cry for help.
Clearly, you don't make a hotline that unless you're, not well.
And his dad still hasn't hugged him to this day.
That's right. Sorry I didn't pick up on the
idiot.
All right, we have a voicemail from, I believe, an anonymous caller, which is totally fine. You are not obligated to leave your name. I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm going to blast as loud as I can.
Oh, I love it.
All right, here you go. This is a good one. We're going to start with this really cool one.
Hey, Jack and Erin and Jack. I am excited that the podcast is back. I had watched the first episode on YouTube. It's very well done. I'm excited. I'm happy. I Can't wait for more. But it's pronounced Mario, not Mario. Aaron is Mario, not Mario. Okay?
Got him.
Okay, I need to get that out there.
No.
Jack, I'm backing you up on this.
Yeah, you are. You're so right.
I know normally you're not right, but like,
whoa,
it's Mario. Super Mario Brothers.
No.
Okay.
No.
Got him.
Everyone pronounces it Mario. I know you have your regional dialect, but it's wrong.
No.
Okay.
No.
So true.
No.
Anyways, yeah, that's all. Thanks for listening. Just like
Thank
I
you.
listened to the podcast, or rather now watch it on YouTube. God, I hope this doesn't make it into the podcast. That's all. Bye.
Okay, so
well, it did because I love your take.
For the record.
Oh yeah, what's for the record?
For the record.
Please.
We have witnessed where more than half the entire population has had a wrong take. And I
didn't know where that was going.
I'm gonna throw in this take with that. If you say Mario, you're a Trumper.
That's not the same equivalency. Apples and fucking oranges.
No,
you can't.
That's if you ever try to correct me again, I'm gonna throw you in that bucket.
That's
so
too,
fast.
honey. That's too extreme. I will, and I'm
So
gonna neutralize.
fast.
I'm gonna what's it like? Neutralize your vote. What do you call that?
It's a wash. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the
I'm gonna
thing.
cancel out your vote.
Okay, so guys, listen. As much as I in private, I actually talk about the goings on of the world quite a bit with Jack Film. Poor guy. I will say though that I do try to I don't know, keep it kind of to myself, even as if you knew me in real life, you'd know that bitch, you don't keep anything to yourself. You are
open book.
not even an open book, but the no filter thing, it's a little bit of a problem sometimes. Because how I describe it is I tell people I have a disease. If you ask me a question,
Yeah.
I am going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, whether you want to hear it or not.
And it's a disease because I don't have,
even if it's a mean truth, you're gonna tell it. You're a truth teller.
I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible about it, but there are certain times where I'm not gonna be your yes man if that's what you're looking for.
Right.
Anyway, as my mom would call me, feisty.
Feisty is a great word for you.
Yeah.
Your mom nailed that.
I feel entitled to talk shit on that populace.
Sure.
Because I was taken advantage of in my Uber or Lyft.
Just the other day.
Yeah. 2 days ago, my Lyft driver hijacked the conversation, which, by the way, it was a Lyft Black because I wasn't paying for it. I'll just say that. Because I wasn't paying for it. It was a Lyft Black.
Mm-hmm.
And those are supposed to be the nicer experiences.
Yeah.
And while the car was nice, this man, I did not care to talk to or know about his opinions or thoughts on anything, let alone politics. And mind you, for the 37-minute ride that I had, I learned about how Donald Trump is a great businessman and he's very smart. And when I tried to disagree with him and I said, sorry, sir, I can't even fully comprehend most of his opinions because they're deranged and his delivery is so unprofessional and inhumane. And he did not care for that. And
I have a lot of deliveries. All right. They're the best.
And anyway, so I just, oh, Christ.
That's your problem. You invite conversation.
Listen, I was on my way to a dinner with a friend, and we were going to have really fancy margaritas and nice wine, and I just wanted to have fancy margaritas and nice wine.
What you should have done is when you entered the lift, you should have already been playing the stupid whatever phone puzzle game you've been playing for the last week.
Which one?
Wait, there's more than one?
All of them.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's this
but you know what I mean?
Guys, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing because it's literal brain rot, straight up brain rot.
Yep.
Brain rot. And I recognize that. And that's today. No, I'm not shitting you. When I tell you what games it is.
Oh no, what are you doing?
You are going to be like, oh my God, Erin.
I thought it was just the one. I thought it was just like a tap to find the frog in the maze or whatever.
Okay, so that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then I ran out. There are no more left.
Oh, you like did it all. You like did all the puzzles.
Yes, I did all the puzzles.
So you had to get another game.
So I was doing like almost like a Where's Waldo of sorts.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was more close to.
It's on the app 2 Dots, not sponsored. It's on the 2 Dots. They have like a scavenger hunt side of the app where you can like gain, I don't know, points and coins.
Dopamine points,
but also like, but you just have to like find 7 hedgehogs in this photo.
Right.
And like then find paper. Oh my God. And like, I was like,
hours.
Fuck, I don't even give a shit about 2 Dots. I just want to play the scavenger hunt. So then I ran out of scavenger hunts.
Jesus,
because I did them all.
Jesus.
And if I tell you I spent $25 on that app buying more coins, so I can play more scavenger hunts until I fully run out. I did do that.
Oh, I think you have a problem,
but
Erin.
if it makes you feel any better.
Now I'm saying Erin.
One time? I know. Yeah. See, this guys, I'm in trouble. I spent $25.
Erin.
I spent $25 on fucking in-game purchases.
Oh, Erin.
For
Oh, Erin.
Candy Crush.
The equivalent. Yeah, pretty much. It's no better.
Okay, wait. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. So
stop pulling your head.
Here's the thing. Sometimes I would be like looking for these items in the scavenger hunt for quite some time. And so you can quote unquote buy a hint without actually using dollars, but your time if you watch an ad. And so then I would watch an ad for Royal Match or Royal Kingdom.
Oh, no. And you were like, I want to play that? It worked on you?
It worked on me.
The ad worked on you. I swear. Guys, listeners, I tell Erin every single night when she's on TikTok that she is a marketer's dream. Because so many products.
Was getting crushed by rocks, and all we had to do was put the Candy Crushes together.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
To relieve him of the crushing rocks.
I know what game you're talking about. I've seen those ads.
Yeah, it's like playing a slot machine. Okay.
You buy so much shit because of TikTok ads.
I didn't. No, it wasn't on TikTok.
No, but you buy products though. You buy TikTok.
I do.
Yeah, thank you.
I do.
Thank you for admitting that.
Yeah, I do. I spend. Yeah, it might be my most used app. Yeah, like things I buy from.
Marketer's dream.
Yeah. Anyway, besides the point. Okay.
Is it?
But so I download Royal Match. And do you remember last night when I was talking to myself and I go, I don't even understand this fucking game. Do you remember?
So you talked to yourself so much during the day that I don't remember that.
It was that night because I was playing Royal Match.
No, honey, I don't.
It's so bad, guys.
I can honestly remember.
Guys,
I can honestly tell you, I don't remember that.
I don't even like.
Don't start Royal Match.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm concerned about right now. I'm not kidding. It feels like playing a slot machine. And by the way, like no hate to slot machines, but like they're a very fast way to lose all your money.
Right.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Sure.
Bing, 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 bong, bong, bong.
Oh, I feel like I'm back in Vegas.
Right?
Wow.
Okay, so.
That was so realistic.
Royal Match I was like, fuck, like literally earlier today, I was like, fuck this. And I deleted it. And I don't delete shit.
Oh, you got mad.
I got mad.
Erin got mad.
I deleted the app. I was like, fuck this. I don't get this
Erin
game.
gets mad sometimes.
I don't like
She's
this
passionate.
game. I think it's rigged. I fully think they don't even give you the options that you need to be able to succeed. Like, anyway. So
Angry
get this.
Erin.
Then I'm playing 2 Dots again. I go back to the 2 Dots. Because here's what I'm currently worried about. There is some sort of chemical, not even deficiency, depletion going on in my brain right now.
Bye.
Like the fact that I keep going back to these games that are just time wasters that I recognize.
Sure.
And it's just like hours of my
life killers.
And then the next day I wake up and I go, how is it June already?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Right.
I haven't even started on my
June
New Year's
24th.
resolutions. Oh my God. Like it's because this is what I'm doing. I'm just going, I'm in this fucking tunnel of pull the lever,
right?
Pull the lever,
right?
Pull the
trigger the
it's
dopamine.
Fucked up,
sure,
guys. It's fucked up. It's like smoking cigarettes. Maybe, probably. I don't know.
I'll bet there's going to be a study if there's not one already comparing the addictive properties of apps to nicotine.
It is, guys. It's a problem. Don't start. Do not start. Do not download 2 Dots. Do not download Royal. Well, anyway, so get this. So I'm on Royal Dots, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't know. It was something. After I deleted Royal Match. And then who pops up on my cell phone screen?
No.
None other
Who?
than Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, God. What's he plugging?
Royal Kingdom.
God damn it.
Which is different than Royal Match. There's a different king. They're brothers maybe, but one looks young and one looks old.
It's the same fucking thing, it sounds like.
No, Jack. It's different.
Oh, it is?
Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon will tell you.
One of the Jimmys will tell you.
Jimmys. And I'm thinking, oh my God. How much money do you think he got for that? Like, ballpark.
Yeah.
Do we think 10 million maybe?
Whatever it is, not enough because Jimmy Fallon is a fucking jewel in the late night rotation.
Does he
crown.
get a, like, what's the word? Like a
royalties
residual?
or residual?
Yeah, like does he get something?
I doubt it. No. I think it's a one. Like that has to be like a one and done. There's no way. Like I'm sure they pay for his likeness for like one big like ad where he's like, whoa.
It had to have been where is their money coming from?
Baby, do your famous Jimmy Fallon impression.
Hey, it's me, Jimmy Fallon. Welcome to the Universal Studios Hollywood tour.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
That wasn't terrible.
But guys, I've been on that fucking studio tour so many times.
And it's actually not bad.
And
I like that one.
I gotta tell you guys,
I like that
I
ride.
actually think he's not. He might be funny. Like, I mean, he got hired on SNL for some reason.
He was pretty good on SNL. He broke in every skit, but he could do impressions and play music and shit.
He's dead inside now. It's gone.
Oh, sure.
All he does is things that will make him money. It is no longer about actually being funny.
Well, and he fake laughs. He's very good at fake laughing during celebrity interviews. So are you? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, but your laughs, especially at my jokes, are genuine.
Wait, that was funny. That was... Guys, if you have to explain it, it's even funnier.
That actually hurt.
Okay.
That wasn't funny. That actually really hurt my feeling.
Anyway, so Royal Kingdom still feels slot machine-esque.
Uh-huh.
But I do like it better than the other one.
Oh my God. So it fucking worked. So Jimmy was right.
But don't download it.
So,
it is literally if you just want, like, oh, I have too much brain. We should get rid of some of it.
For all you guys, for all you listeners and viewers out there, if you feel like your brain's leaking a little too much and you're just, those IQ points are starting to head into a surplus, Erin can fix that for you.
That's the opposite of a leak.
No.
You said if your brain is leaking too much.
It's leaking because there's so much juice, brain juice. It's like a fridge that you stuff with too much food. No! Sounds like your brain's leaking.
No. When a brain leaks, that's already bad. That's on the negative.
Honey, let me try to recap these events so far. So
okay. Wait, how many of the hotline things did you want to listen to?
Like, I think a combined total of maybe 3.
Okay.
And we listened to one, but like, just so you know, just to recap, an awesome caller called in and was right about the pronunciation of Mario, which you then equated to somehow the population that voted for Trump.
Yeah,
which led to the Lift Black story, which led to somehow dopamine addiction phone apps and Jimmy Fallon.
Guys, I'm concerned about myself.
Yeah.
Pray for me.
We all are.
Thoughts and prayers.
We're still
on my way.
But back to Dad Hug Me 10. I do have
that
a couple.
Guy. Yeah, okay.
That guy. I got a couple more for you. All right.
Okay.
I got a quick one and then another like minute long one. Do you want the quick one or the long one?
Long one.
Okay. You're going to like this one.
Doubt it.
Because I don't like this one, or at least the opening.
Doubt it.
I think from another anonymous caller, which is fine. We don't like.
Yeah.
And again, if you have anything to either say to leave in a voicemail, or you just want to text from the comfort of your own, mobile app, whatever. Dad, hug
mobile
me 10.
App.
Shut up. God damn it. Okay, here we go.
Hello, Jack and Erin. I
Hola.
just wanted to say, so excited that the podcast is back.
Same.
I totally agree with Erin's review of the Barbie movie. I personally did enjoy it, but I totally think it is a reflection of how the orange man got into power and how society let that happen. So really loved hearing your review on that.
Holy moly.
Love the podcast. It's great. It's just like how it used to be.
Oh, thank you.
For the horoscopes, I will say, though, that I noticed when I listened to the original episodes, you kept skipping over the Aquarius season when it would come around. And I'm just so offended as an Aquarius because being an Aquarius, I don't know what that fucking means.
We're so
at
sorry.
All, but
no, that's on us.
I feel so left out, and I wish that you guys could do something to remedy this.
Okay.
Other than that, it was great, and the auto captions are definitely putting the words on the screen that you say out loud. Cool, thanks, bye.
Sorry, not that you like the auto captions, just like the auto captions are definitely putting the words on the screen.
They are there.
True. No, okay, a couple of things. First off, they agreed with your Barbie review.
Mm-hmm.
But for I feel like they got to the same answer, but they used different equations, right? Because they said, I have a little transcription here. Reflection of how the orange man got into power and how society let that happen. Loved hearing your review. So, and I feel like you hated it for different reasons, but you also didn't like it. Same as the caller. You didn't like it because of the hypocrisy, right? Of the board being represented by white men when in reality it's all right. Yeah.
Why
right.
is that funny? Why are you? Yeah, this is the truth. It's like
I laugh.
It's like, oh yeah.
I just like Will Ferrell, but
I did murder those people. Oops.
It's the same thing.
Oh well. Yeah.
Exact same thing. But I think the more important thing to glean from this, gleam or glean?
Glean with an N.
I do this every time, and it pisses Erin off.
Nincompoop.
Oh, I like that. Glean.
Glean.
The more important thing to glean from this, the caller says, well, they're offended as an Aquarius that we allegedly skipped over their whole gall-dang season.
Okay, I'm going to be for real.
Be so for real.
We did? I have no memory of this. Again, guys, I'm so sorry. I really haven't listened.
As forgettable as an Aquarius, right?
I really haven't listened. Back to our...
yeah, the old ones, sure.
And so we've recorded for a year.
So let's do this. I want to do something here.
Didn't we do June to June?
Very possibly. I don't recall the exact. I do not recall. I do not recall.
Who are you in?
Oh, no one in particular. Just someone on the stand, just conveniently saying, "I do not recall."
I've been making Jack watch a lot of courtroom videos recently.
Of what, the Karen Reed trial, right?
Did we talk about the Karen Reed trial yet?
I don't know if we have actually.
Guys. Look into it.
This is Erin's jam.
By the time
the Karen Reed trial is Erin's jam.
By the time this episode comes out, it is very likely that Karen Reed's fate will have already been decided. But
very likely.
As of the time that we are recording this, closing arguments have just begun.
It's exciting stuff. But
so anyway,
I want to get back to the Aquarius of it all. Okay.
Yeah.
I think in lieu of our allegedly forgetting an Aquarius horoscope, I think we should do one on the spot right now.
Okay.
And I think we should do it in the way that we kind of used to, where it's kind of Mad Libs.
Finish each other's
sandwiches. Damn it! Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
One word at a time.
Jack doesn't eat bread, okay?
Shut up.
He's carb phobic.
To the caller that called in, and to all Aquariuses out there who are listening and watching, and if you feel left out that we never properly gave you horoscopes for Aquarius season, rest assured that we are going to remedy that right now. Take it away, honey. Give me a word.
Yay.
It's
time
for
the
absolute
most
legitimate
fancy
horoscope
of
all
the
Aquariuses.
I was trying to avoid saying Aquarius.
I know, but I want to get there. And I see you trying to avoid it. I see it in your eyes, and I'm like, no, we're getting there because we have this. I'm honoring this caller, and you're being a little imp. You're being a trollish imp, and I don't care for it. All right. So for all the Aquariuses,
forever
in
time.
Today,
I
ate
period.
You
nevertheless
persisted
and
furthermore
flailed. Do you not know the...
I know flailed.
Okay.
Went.
Wait, hold on. Floundered.
Thank you. I was actually about to say it's like floundered, and you actually took the words out of my mouth. Okay. So wait, what was it? It was like
you persisted and floundered.
And terrible horoscope. But
we
nevertheless
hate
Scorpios. I don't fucking know.
Men.
No, Scorpios, men.
What? Yeah.
Is that the start of a new sentence?
No.
How about, let's say it is.
Okay. Men.
Are.
Awful.
Yay.
That's it?
Wait, you want more?
Yeah, we can keep this going.
Okay. We could, all right. Okay. Men are awful, but.
Men.
Also.
Are.
Necessary.
Barely.
Cheers. I think that's a good ending. Hey. So there you go, Aquariuses. I hope you feel justified. I hope you feel just a sense of completion, a sense of what's that story structure where it's like really satisfactory, like cathartic.
Happy ending.
Yeah, that too. Well, yeah.
Ew.
I hope you get all of the happy endings and catharticism.
Ew. Exorcism.
That's it. That was it, but I loved that. Okay, so that was from one of the many people who called in. Dad Hug Me 10. I do have one more call that I just want to play, and I'm sorry. It's more for me than it is for you, honey. I'm sorry, but it made me so happy to hear. I just want to comment on it. Okay.
Okay.
Yet another anonymous caller, and then there is at least a text or two that I want to share that is more directed towards you, my love.
Me?
You. All right, here we go.
Excuse me, sauce.
First off, love.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah, that was it. I told you it was short. I love so many things about this. First off, thank you so much for saying my favorite catchphrase, squeeze me sauce, and just laughing with like a ghoulish cackle, a goblin-esque. But I do want to, I got a question for you, for the caller and for you, honey, and for the listeners. Just, it sounded like they say, excuse me sauce. And like, I'm more of an Like I love the awkwardness that is And for some reason I just gravitate towards that. Do you say or like, when you're like trying to find the word?
It's funny that you ask that because do you want to know one of the coolest hacks I've ever learned?
Yes, actually.
If you look somebody in the eye, you will not say either.
That is a cool hack. And you did.
It is the craziest, coolest hack.
Tell us how you know about that.
I took a presentation because I broke eye contact.
Exactly.
Okay,
No, seriously. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to make eye contact
here
with
you
you the entire time.
Lock eyes, honey.
Yeah. I took a presentation skills class at my last company, and I took it a handful of times. The second you look away, people.
And she's doing it right now. She's looking away and she's getting hesitant, and then she catches herself. It's fascinating.
As long as you're making eye contact with somebody, you will not say
Isn't that cool?
It is honestly the craziest hack.
That's a genuinely cool life hack.
So long as you are making eye contact, it will make you realize if you do say which I doubt you will.
Yeah.
So long as you're continuing the eye contact.
Maintaining it, yeah.
And by the way, I just looked up at the ceiling when I said,
She did. Can affirm. Can attest to that.
It will feel wild.
Yeah.
When you realize that, like, you do not have the sense or desire or urge or whatever that is, that subconscious, like,
yeah. It's just a placeholder.
It will not exist so long as you're making eye contact with somebody.
Isn't that fascinating? Like when you first told me that, honey, like years ago, that stuck with me.
Yeah.
I need to practice that more. It's tough for me to practice. I don't have a lot of people to look at. When I'm filming. All I have to look at is the camera lens, right? So that's my eye. And I have...
Do you say to the camera?
Probably. I'm sure a lot. But like, it does kind of train me to be aware in the moment. Like my enemy, when I'm recording, when I'm filming, streaming, it's dead air. Dead air.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off when I see these, like, I'm sorry, this is kind of, I'm getting on my little soapbox. This is kind of my rant, but it pisses me off when I see these incredibly popular, successful live streamers on Twitch and elsewhere, and they're doing fuck all. There's so much dead air, whether they're playing a game or reading chat, and there's a lot of talk about uhs and ums. Oh my God, they are the kings and queens of and they're not captivating, and then they have like 5-figure concurrent viewers.
Okay, wait.
You know what I mean?
So let's be for real then.
Yeah, be so for real.
Why? What is the draw?
They cover controversial topics, I think, typically. They've just become the voice of drama. I think that's a lot of these people. I don't want to name names because
Keemstar.
I'm not here. Well, I don't care about burning that bridge, but like, I don't want to. No, fuck that dude. But honestly, like a lot of these people do have the viewerships, the loyal audiences, and they have that because they cover like, oh, guess who just fell off, or like, guess what, this video game flopped because it's woke. It's shit like that. I swear to God. And people
will tune in even if they're not constantly being engaged, just to like,
because they're a fan of that guy. They're a fan of the person.
Huh.
Yes. And they subscribe to that. So every once in a while, and comparison is the thief of joy. But like, you gotta like do your research. So I'll check in on these channels that have fucking like 50,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch or whatever. Doesn't matter. And it's just dead air, and it kills me. And it's like, what is fascinating about this? Nothing.
Guys, if you could text or call into Dad Hug Me 10.
Dad Hug Me 10.
Jack needs a hug from his dad.
Way to bring it back. Way to bring it full circle.
And if you could just like let us know why you would rather watch videos of people
name popular streamer here
who don't do shit.
They don't do shit.
It will make Jack feel like he's getting a hug from his dad.
We all need that. Don't we all need a hug from our dad?
Sure do.
Okay.
All right, it's quiz time.
Almost. Sorry. Yes. But the last thing I want to say about the Dad Hug Me 10 hotline, someone texted a really cool idea to you, for you.
Yay!
And here's what they write. Hi, Erin. I have a segment idea for you. Eggs.
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 Standing for Erin's Great Girl Boss Segment. EGGS. Erin's Great Girl Boss Segment. Eggs.
Wait, I love this idea. What will...
It gets better. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. Who is this person? Because I want them to like co-host.
We'll never know.
Because that's not true. I text back.
That is I forgot that you could fucking do that. I'm so stupid.
You are so stupid.
I'm so stupid. That's the whole, yes. A big draw of the hotline is that sometimes Erin texts back.
Yes, I text back.
Do you ever call back?
Well, remember we used to call people?
Yeah.
And like see if they would answer?
Yeah.
Remember?
We should do a thing. We should do an episode where we let people know we're filming live, and then so that they know we're active, so that we can take actual calls.
Yeah.
We'll do that at some point.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, they continue. So eggs, okay, which stands for Erin's Great Girl Boss Segment. And they continue, where you do one of your famous capitalism and men rants. As a fellow girl boss in corporate America, and a hater of men, I strongly relate to your rants and would like to hear more. Go off, queen.
So I love
awesome.
that segment. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. Old age sucks. I can't remember if I mentioned this recently. But since we ended our first season,
right?
Of the
call it a season.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Of the podcast, and are now starting back. I have since moved companies. I have a new job.
Yes.
Same but totally different. A lot of my experiences that I can probably speak to happened at my last job.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
One that immediately stands out is, oh God, how there was in 2024. Yeah, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I was, I think, one of 15 people in a room and I was the only woman. Not that that matters, but you know what? But it does matter.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
You can't not feel that.
So just to give you a little bit of background of like, and by the way, I did love almost all of the men in that room. So it's nothing against them. It's mostly about the system.
You can still say men are trash. That's fine. It's kind of your thing.
Yeah. I loved most of the men in that room. They were wonderful, wonderful people. Are wonderful people. But anyway, I would love that.
Eggs, honey. Erin's Great Girl Boss segment.
Great. I love it.
That is a wonderful acronym.
I love it.
That's an acronym, right? Like that's what you call acronym.
Yes, that's an acronym.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
The difference being an initialism.
Where it's not a word.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
There you go.
And now you learned something today.
Love this text. Whoever you are, thank you for sending that in.
Thank you. I'm going to text back. Don't let me forget.
Yeah.
Jack phone.
Yeah. I won't. And honestly, like listeners, I hope you know how much time Erin used to, and I'm sure in the very near future will put into the hotline in terms of like reading your messages and answering back when appropriate, when applicable. You really did used to spend hours doing that. And I love that we somehow magically remembered the password, got the access back.
Maybe this will be my new dopamine hit.
Oh my God, this is so much more constructive than your fucking royal match games. Like, come on.
I know.
Erin.
I know. This is just harder because it requires more mental work.
No, but you like this.
I do like this.
It's way more rewarding. Let's be fucking real.
I do. I know. I like it. I like socializing.
You guys have been awesome. You listeners,
I happen to be a little bit of a social butterfly.
You are a social butterfly, and you listeners have been so. What's the word? Oh, forgetting the word. Just not constructive. Just like so supportive in your feedback regarding the podcast return.
I also appreciate you guys stuck with us.
Yeah, honestly, it was a 3-year gap, and you guys are still here, and we're so thankful that you guys stuck around and like waited for us. Like that goes a long effing way. So thank you so freaking much for not leaving and fleeing.
I agree. I mean, I remember when Jack would tell me people are asking about the podcast, and I'm like, oh my God, no, they're not.
The last 3 years, the last 3 years, you guys have been asking for the podcast, and we've been trying to find the best way to bring it back over the last 3 years, and thank goodness we found a way, damn it.
Yeah.
Honey, are you ready for this week's quiz?
I'm like kind of ready. I'm like sort of, kind of, maybe-ish ready.
Well, then you have a choice. A couple of choices, right? We could pick up where we left off because where we last left off was a riveting celebrity Twitter quiz where who or X, whatever you want to call it, who tweeted that. And that was a lot of fun. And we still have plenty more to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean it.
Or what's my other option?
I'll give you some other options. Your other options are a quiz where you have to discern whether the thing is a prescribed, like, drug prescription pill or a Pokemon, because neither of us know shit about Pokemon.
Kill me.
Or meme coin, real or fake. Since last we left off, there have been so many shit coins, meme coins, that it's impossible to discern what's real and what's not.
Okay.
Can I give you my vote?
Sure.
That Twitter quiz was a lot of
fun. I'm like, okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah. What's your thing?
Not that, like, I hate that you were like, can I give you my opinion? 'Cause no. Like, nobody really cares about your opinion. But
True.
Of those options,
yes,
the tweets, the formerly known as Twitter,
right,
and tweets quiz reigns superior to those. That said,
yes,
I'm coming up with the quiz for the next episode.
Oh, Erin.
Because no offense, brah, that ain't it.
Really?
Really.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to do something really good. Something really,
there's a glimmer in her eyes that
good.
Listeners, I'm trying to do justice describing, but she is determined.
I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, she doesn't. No.
But I'm gonna come up with.
I know it's something. I'm trying to. Oh, it's blinding. This glimmer. Oh my gosh. All right. Well then, in that case, let me pull up who tweeted it. Part 2. And by the way, to my amazing counsel that put together this quiz, both this quiz and last week's Twitter quiz. I mean, I can't give you guys enough props. I don't want to speak for both of us.
No, don't.
Okay, then I'll speak for me. I had a freaking blast. I thought it was a perfect quiz. Lots of fun.
I wouldn't say perfect because one of the questions had the same.
Did I have Justin Timberlake twice? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, it ruined the tour. Okay.
Wait, what tour?
The world tour.
Thank you. Remember that?
I never forgot it.
Yeah, clearly, right. Okay, honey, here we go. Who tweeted this to the Squeakquel? Hello once again, gamers. Multiple choice. 4 options. Chip is gasping out of boredom. Just so much.
So noisy. I'm trying to sleep.
Okay, so, and you and I have this thing where we try to, before we even see the 4 choices, the 4 options, we try to guess the celebrity. And I want to continue doing that. Okay, here we go. Now, this is from 2010, a tweet from August of 2010.
Wow. That was before I met you. I had
Dude.
Do you know how old I was in 2010?
I didn't even move to LA in August 2010.
Wait, August of 2010.
I'm still a Maryland boy.
I was 23 years old. I just turned 23.
Jeez.
Yeah.
A bebe.
I was a bebe.
Ah.
Bebe.
All right, here's a tweet from some celebrity. I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage.
Justin Bieber. Wait, Selena Gomez.
We're not done. Hold on.
Okay.
Listen, we're not done with the tweet, baby. For the listeners, I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit.
Kanye.
Okay.
Classic Kanye before he went, loco.
You think it sounds like Kanye?
No, I'm going to say actually, I would say Selena Gomez only because I feel like there was maybe a grandmother involved.
Okay.
And like it had to be somebody that's old enough now. Maybe Justin Bieber had a grandmother involved.
A lot of options.
I'm going to say Bieber. Wait, was Bieber an answer on the last one?
I don't think so, but I also wouldn't bet my life on
I'm going to say Bieber. It gives Bieber energy, and I'm pretty sure Bieber was around at this point.
Okay.
Wait, actually.
Yes.
That might not be true. When did Bieber hit the scene?
I think it was around this time. No, I think it was like Baby. Was that not?
That could have been like 2012.
No, not that late.
He's not that old.
I need you. Okay. Can I say something?
Yeah. No.
I actually know the answer to this one.
Okay. So you're cheating. Okay.
Yes. This one. Because this is this is a wonderful tweet that I somehow remember exactly who said it. And I'm not going to say it. Okay. I will let you see the options and pick yours first, but I know the right answer.
Okay.
You ready?
It is giving male energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on to that. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
And maybe you're not.
Maybe.
Here are the options, okay? Shaq. Charlie Sheen.
No.
50 Cent. Ricky Gervais.
It's either, so I'm going to say it's either Shaq or 50 Cent. Here's the thing, though. At one point, 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy. Like, that may have been like maybe 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, don't quote me on that because like.
No, we're quoting on you on that.
Time is a flat circle. And like, I have no idea what's up or down at all.
Listen to you quoting True Detective.
Okay, so.
Who tweeted that? Can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich.
I'm going to say that's 50 Cent. Final answer, because he's kind of funny, but he's also a Trumper, and that's fine or whatever.
Wait, he's a Trumper?
Yes.
I didn't know 50 Cent was a Trumper.
Yep.
Fitty.
Yeah.
Fitty boo.
Yep.
Boo.
Yep.
Can I say something?
Sure.
It is 50 Cent.
Yeah.
It's 100% 50 Cent.
Yeah. He's petty as fuck. Remember when he bought out the first 2 rows of like I don't even remember whose concert.
I think it was Jaws. Ja Rules. I think so.
But just because he's a petty little,
I love the pettiness. Are we sure he's a Trumper?
I'm like 95% sure.
If that's true, that really sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, the correct answer
50 Cent.
is 50 Cent. Yes. There you go.
He used to do some really. Remember back in like 2018, remember back then when he, oh my God, Jack, we didn't talk about the wine of the week.
Well, we skipped it because we didn't have a wine of the week.
I know,
that's why we talked so long about Dad Hugging 10.
But Jack film, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck,
baby?" We'll do it better next time. But we talked. I think we made enough time.
Baby, I didn't even think about it until just now.
Baby, it's always on my mind. Baby.
Anyway,
fine.
okay. What was I talking about? We were talking about
50 Cent 2018.
50 Cent 2018. Oh, remember there was like some Real Housewives drama where he had like maybe lent money to somebody and like the guy had like texted him and he called him Fofty.
Yeah, I remember Fofty.
Yeah. So like he's been embroiled in some other drama, but he always airs his like dirty laundry.
He does,
because I think he's
petty.
I think he finds it funny and like.
To be fair, it is often.
Yeah, but I'm also
hate that he's a Trumper.
I know.
Oh, that kills me.
Yeah,
that kills me.
Yeah.
But anyways, the answer is 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And again, the tweet for listeners is, I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit.
Where do you think he hid his assets?
Yeah, Sweden? I don't know.
Atlantis?
Atlantis in the lost reserves of Atlantis.
With the mer people?
That's right.
I mean, I don't know that I would trust them to give me my money back if I were going to hide my assets there.
Yeah. They don't have a great track record. Great film, though.
You would know.
What is that supposed to mean?
So when I think of, what's really messed up about Atlantis?
Tell me.
That I no longer imagine like mermaids and mermen and merpeople. Pretty little mermaids like Ariel and like our friends.
You don't? Okay, what do you picture when you hear Atlantis?
I picture them like from fucking Harry Potter, where they've got
what?
like
they're hideous.
I know. That's how I picture them.
Why
now.
do you picture that?
Just
because you've rewatched those movies so many times?
I don't know. But I just think they're like...
They are not good-looking mer people.
No.
I'm sorry.
They've got,
I'm sorry if that's a hot take, listeners.
Shark teeth. They've got like...
No, they're scary.
Ooh-ha-ha.
Ooh-ha-ha?
Shark teeth. Ooh-ha.
Yeah, no. We're mashing so many different properties and IPs. I think this is what getting old is. I think getting old is just... What's that movie again with Ariel and Fofty, right? Fofty was the rapper who was in Fishtail, right? Or no, That's what getting old's gonna be. We just constantly confuse IPs and franchises. We go, which Harry Potter movie was Robert Downey Jr. in? Was that the Chronicles of Narnia or? It's just all going to get tied together in a blob and a blur.
Can I tell you about...
No, you can't because we have a quiz to do. Damn it.
Wait, I really don't want to do the quiz. I want to talk about Narnia now. Can we talk...
So, honey, I have a question for you.
Do we have to finish this quiz?
No, that's what I was going to ask. Like, should we could save this for a rainy day and move on? Because you talked for an hour about Fofty.
Guys, I have lore. This is what happens in my brain.
No, please walk us through that.
I have laser beams that shoot through my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pew, pew, pew. And they're all just these... Sorry, Chip was just being so...
She's a toddler. She's being a toddler right now. Okay, you have laser beams in your head.
I have laser beams in my head going off on all different colors, all different directions, all different heights and lengths. Pew, 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 pew. But they're all these just like random thoughts and like somewhat connected memories that...
Pew! Wait, when did he file for bankruptcy? Pew! Is he a Trumper? Pew!
And so what you guys are hearing is just the collection of all of the laser beams going off in my head.
Pew, do they get canceled?
I feel a little like a psychic medium or whatever that goes into a trance and then just starts spewing words.
Right.
And then on the back end, once I come out of it, we collectively have to help piece this treasure map that I've put out there all together. And that's where you come in. And
you as in the listeners, like all of you guys, don't put that on them.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be their responsibility. piecing together the mosaic that is your laser tails. Pew!
Some days are better than others, okay?
No. Listeners are all like this.
Yeah.
No, they're all like this. That's fucking bullshit.
Some days are more coherent than others.
No. Starting to record this podcast episode took about 30 tries because someone kept getting distracted. It was like, wait, Jack, I need to show you something. And forwarded me like 3 screenshots of LinkedIn profiles. This is so real. This is every day. This is every day. This is every day.
I was on LinkedIn earlier today. By the way, I hate LinkedIn. I hate it. If this will tell you anything about me, it's that 2 years ago almost, I wanted to reach out to somebody because at my old company, I had a job posting open and I wanted to message somebody who had applied to the job to be like, hey, I'm really interested. I'd love to schedule a time to chat, whatever. So, but in order to message them, I had to pay for LinkedIn Gold or some shit, LinkedIn Premium. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have since, 1, I never heard back from that person. 2, totally ended up hiring somebody completely different in September of 2023. 3, I don't even work at that company or in that position anymore. But 4, I have never canceled it simply because I just have forgotten. So I have this premium LinkedIn subscription that I pay for.
So you might as well get some mileage out of it.
But, I hate LinkedIn. I hate it. I hate LinkedIn. It's so cringy.
But you love to hate it.
No, I never go on it. I go on literally maybe once a month.
I think we should do an episode where we censor the profile pictures and names and we just put on blast very cringe LinkedIn profiles.
So I was on
that's what Erin was showing me today.
3 people that I'm connected with on LinkedIn. 1 has an AI generated photo of a complete stranger.
Fucking cringe.
And it just says, I asked ChatGPT
what it thinks I look like, LOL.
And what's funny is that I know this person in real life and I actually really like them, but I was like, what the fuck is this? So weird. And then a kid I went to high school with was just post. I don't even know how to describe that one. Posting the most cringe shit that was also not even a humble brag, just a brag.
Yeah. What compels people, I want to know, to post that? To post the kind of stuff that's a not humble brag.
On LinkedIn.
And then it gets 2 likes. And it's who are you trying to impress?
Yeah. Because I just saved a screenshot of that and I sent it to my friends to laugh at you, just so that you know.
It's that Simpsons GIF equivalent, or it's the equivalent of that Simpsons GIF of Bart Simpson banging pots and pans, marching around the house, screaming, "I am so great."
I'm unfamiliar with this.
It's one of those common GIFs that you see a lot on or not even a GIF, just a screenshot, just on social media and such, whenever someone does a not so humble brag. And it's what are you fucking trying to prove,
so
buddy?
Weird, dude, it's so weird. And then and then another was somebody else that was doing similar stuff that I'm just who has the time for this? So anyway.
People, some people have all the time.
Guys, those were the things that were delaying the podcast being recorded because they were very important. And I needed to share them so that we could laugh together.
Pew, pew. Yeah. LinkedIn. Pew. Fofty. Pew. Yeah. Well, honey, I'm having some lasers in my head right now.
Guys, would you hate me if I didn't finish this quiz? I'm so sorry. Text or call in to the hotline, Dad Hug Me 10.
Yes.
If you have strong opinions. If you do, we will resume the quiz.
Honestly, no, that's the best way to let us know. Dad Hug Me 10.
Yeah.
Call or text us and be like, hey, Erin, that was a bullshit move of you to not finish the Twitter quiz. Or call and be like, no, Erin, we stan a queen. We love your laser ADHD pew pew tangents. Either way, we don't know what you guys like or don't like. We actually unironically would love your feedback, please. Yeah. What's the move? We are going to move on.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, everybody.
For this episode?
We're at like an hour plus.
So much.
Like we have
so much.
been talking
Bordering
a
on 2
long
hours
time.
for at least the recording time.
So I'm like, I don't even know that I have time to finish this quiz today. But if you guys really want me to finish it, or us to finish it, I should say, we will. But just let us know.
Honey, sorry, I hate to interrupt, but your third eye is blinding.
It's right
Right
in
now.
the middle of your forehead.
It is gleaming so brightly.
And I can see myself with it, which is so weird.
Can you? In my forehead, you can see that?
Yeah, well, because you're facing me.
That's true. Yeah, it's hard to miss. Well, let's take advantage of this aura you seem to have, because for all you horoscope heads out there, it is now Cancer season.
Cancer season! The best season yet.
For those who don't know, Erin and I, we are both Cancers. And honey,
By the way, I'm a Cancer. Hold on.
oh
My
no,
son's-
no one cares.
Yes, we all care. Hold on, we all care.
Jesus.
We do. We care. We care quite a bit.
Triple moon rising.
Hold on, I am an ultimate Cancer water sign girly. Okay, my star sign is Cancer. My moon sign is Cancer.
Wow.
And I'm a Scorpio rising, which is also a water sign. So I am very watery. And hold on, but this is so apparently I also have Cancer. My Mercury is in Cancer or something.
What the fuck does that mean?
As is my Mars.
Man, listeners, if you could see the absolute total interest in my face and eyes right now as Erin tells me this, which I will definitely not forget 48 hours from now. God,
I also have a Scorpio in Pluto.
I don't know what those words mean.
I don't know either.
You have a Scorpio and Pluto?
All I know is that one person told me I was the girl boss of being emotional,
Some people,
according to my birth chart. And I wear it as a badge of honor, okay? Pew!
We need a fucking soundboard.
Pew, pew, pew.
Well, honey, with that in mind, with all of your cancerness surrounding
Cancerinity.
you, I think that's the term. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Ignore these index cards I'm handing you.
Yes.
They're props. And please give us listeners the Cancer horoscope for this week.
Cancer.
Cancer.
This week, you will get a call from a telemarketer. Wait,
Oh.
that is so weird.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. I just saw a TikTok on telemarketers that is so that is so weird. Wait, I feel like I feel like the universe is trying to. Sorry. Okay.
Come on, let's get go really into it. Come on, honey.
You will get a call from a telemarketer
Okay.
about the Karen Reed trial.
No way.
Wait, that is so weird.
Why is that weird?
Wait. Wow. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. I literally just watched like 5 hours of Karen Reed coverage on TikTok.
Wow.
What in the world? It's official. The universe is definitely trying to speak to this Cancer. Ha ha ha. You guys can't see this,
Right.
but I'm pointing to myself for emphasis.
She is.
I was actually. Welp, like Kermit the Frog always says,
What?
that's all, folks.
Hold on. No, that's not a Kermitism at all.
That's all, folks.
No. Okay, not a terrible Kermit.
Right?
But I don't think that's right, honey. Oh.
Miss Piggy.
Oh, my piggy. She is straining her mouth so fucking hard right now to get these noises out.
That's all, folks.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, Cancers, there you go.
Practicing hard. Oh, I am so excited for Cancer season and all of the love and joy and wonder and whimsy.
It's like a second Christmas. It's like a Christmas in the middle of the year.
we have to bring to our fellow Cancerarians
Such whimsy.
in this Cancerversary and Cancermas.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well put. Well put.
Yes.
Honey, did you know?
What?
There's actually a longer version of this exact podcast on our Patreon at patreon.com/jacksfilms.
Don't you feel bad for the editors that have to edit this and
Yes.
the people that actually want to hear the longer version?
Yes. Because it's
Oh my god,
my
they're
God,
gonna get
so-
you guys better have like your like battle armor out because there are lasers that are just a pew pew all over the place.
and your best snacks too, your finest snacks and armor, just because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
so
you're
much
gonna-
fofty.
You're gonna want a lot of snacks
Oh,
for this.
But we have it for those who want somehow longer, even more Aaron-ful, rant-ful episodes. We have that on the Patreon.
And quite honestly, I will say Dad Hug Me 10 is where we can hang out with everybody, but the Patreon is where we're going to be feeling a little more intimate with you guys.
It's
where
kind of like a party that we have with the patrons.
it also gives a direct line.
Yeah. So if you want that direct line, there you go.
Come on over.
But Dad Hug Me 10 is also a very good hotline.
And one we have a lot of fun with.
Oh my God. So please keep calling in with your stories and questions and anecdotes.
But the Patreon does have exclusive episodes just for the Patreon.
That's correct.
Where we are spending time directly with that audience, spending time listening to what you guys want from us on Patreon.
Yeah. It's like all about the patrons,
Yes.
those episodes.
Yeah. So come and join that party too if you'd like.
And until next time, haters, thanks for listening to Erin is the Funny One. We'll see you next week.
Have a wonderful week. Godspeed, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.